The Fully Geek.
Wow. Okay.
That's new.
Gonna meet you, boss. All right.
Okay. All right. Good evening,
Wow.
good morning, good night.
Zoom's
Hello.
getting paid. Zoom's getting paid, isn't it? They're getting paid now,
Bro,
boy.
Zoom said they took the yearly subscription. You are now recorded. Wow. Yo, Madam, what's going on?
Watch out, Siri, boy.
That's
I
it.
know.
Hey, don't say that too loud. You'll activate mine, man.
Siri.
Can't trust it out here, bro.
Why are you cheating on me, man?
All right, people, what's been going on, man? How's everyone?
Yeah,
All
man.
good, man.
Yeah, all good, boy. All good.
Weather's a madness.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
stop. Like, it's mad.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I got a confession. So I went out on Sunday. The sun was shining. I thought it was warm. I put on shorts. I put on a t-shirt. I put on a gilet. I went for a walk. 15K later, I had frozen. I was literally frozen. I walked in the house like I was like an ice. Literally, everyone touched my arm. It was frozen solid. Like it was cold. I pulled my groin. I went in the hot bath. It was the worst thing ever. I was in pain for about 2 days.
Oh,
I got frostbitten, boy.
Yeah. So I realized this is England, and I'll be wearing long sleeves.
Yeah, you have to.
For the foreseeable future, boy.
No,
Yeah.
but apparently next week it's going to be pumping of heat.
Yeah, I'm not interested, boy.
That's not happening. He's been betrayed once. That's enough for him.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, what's been going on? Anyway, we're coming out. Well, we're out of lockdown almost anyway. But did you hear the latest? They didn't announce it properly, but apparently the Indian variant has now hit 8 hotspots in England, and they're going to go on to almost local lockdown. And one of them is Leicester.
Yeah, man.
Leicester always gets hit, you know. Always gets hit.
Literally licked down all day long.
What's going on, man?
Oh, boy. It is what it is.
Them ends there, boy, just always contaminated.
Blackburn. But do you know what's
South,
funny?
near South Shields and all this stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, and how you know, obviously the cities they're hitting are Asian populated. You try and tell me there's nowhere in London which is Asian populated, because I know what there's high numbers in Redbridge.
Oh, is it?
Massive high numbers in Redbridge, massive. So I'm like, come on, guys, is that really? But you know what's gonna happen? It's just gonna spread across. It's just gonna be a lockdown in other cities soon.
No, keep that up to the Midlands, please. Yeah.
You keep that where you're from, mate.
Exactly, man.
But have you noticed they started talking and they started saying that, oh, actually the new the COVID vaccinations is now 80% like success rate against this.
Oh,
variant.
Yeah, they said that.
yeah.
They said that.
So that's what I'm saying. It's all a bit like, I don't know. Whatever happens, we're going back to the world.
Yeah.
Nothing's stopping us.
Yeah.
I think everyone's ready for it as well. So yeah.
Don't stop. Anyway, go.
What was that one you singing? Was that S Club 7 or was that?
No.
That's Queen, isn't it?
That's Queen, yeah, Queen.
Yeah.
Don't stop me now.
Oh wow, you lot are really showing your age.
No, it's knowing good music.
Exactly, that's classic, man. Queen,
Yo, man,
classic,
I hit me. I know. What's it? Drill. We still from the drill. That's it.
Number one. Drill made it.
Yeah, boy. Well, I'm not even. Yeah. Shout out them man there, innit? You get me from the other side, from the 9 and that. Yeah, I know. I couldn't care less anyway. But yeah. All right, Kel.
Yeah,
The people have been asking.
Wait. Apologies to the viewers and to the listeners. I do apologize. I should be apologizing. Yeah, it's my cancel. Innit? I don't know what happened, but it's been like half an hour, 2 blackouts. I don't know what happened, and the blackouts lasted for 2 seconds. It was like madness.
You gotta pay your bill, bro.
Nah, bro. Come on. I got this.
You got a generator then, yeah?
Nah. Nah, bro. Like the first time I was shook. You know, like, wow, pitch black. And outside is pitch black. And like, wow, what's going on? Straight horror movie, you know.
Well, did you find out what were the reason behind it?
You know, I didn't even find out, you know. I didn't even research it at all. Because it came up so quickly, it's like, what's going on? You know what I mean? But
you're lucky. You're lucky they didn't break an appliance, because When they do it off and on like that, especially back to back within 10-15 minutes, it's usually an appliance tends to go.
Bro, this ain't no Victorian house. It was built in the 60s and 70s, bro. This is built in the 2000s, man, bro.
Basically, the T1000 and the T800 landed in it. It happened twice, innit? So they landed in different spots there. That's what happened, bro, isn't it?
The thing is, yeah, you don't laugh about, bro, but these aliens are about, you know. It could be an alien invasion. We're just keeping it quiet. Anyway, I'll bring that up later because there's another sighting, you know, like another L shape in the sky.
Yeah, let's talk about that one afterwards, Giza.
Yeah,
I want to know about this guy you're talking about because I'm very intrigued to hear about what's been happening, Mr. Joe.
Okay, yeah. So continuation from last week.
Yeah, so this is Kel part 2 after the blackout.
Yeah, so I think I finished the whole Joe Budden story, right? Basically, his communication is very poor. He had an argument with his friends. They parted ways now. He's brought his 2 other boys that he's known from what they are. So they're now doing the podcast. And he's still doing well. It's just continuation. But Joe Budden, you know Joe Budden, man. This guy, it's hard to describe him, but I think he's got like some, I think he's a sociopath in a slight way where he's got no conscience really. He just does things and he doesn't care. Do you know what I mean? So something else has happened now where he's got a channel now. It's called a Joe Budden channel. I think it's called. But yeah, obviously. So he's got different on his channel. He's got different podcasts in it. So he's got like,
YouTube or
YouTube. Yeah, okay, so on YouTube. Yeah. So he's got like different shows on there, different podcasts and whatnot. So obviously he employed a lady,
like an American version of AFTV.
Oh, is it a sports thing? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just saying, like in the sense of like.
Oh yeah, exactly. So
shout out Robbie.
Yeah, shout out Robbie. Come on, millionaire and all that. But yeah. So he employed this lady to work for him. I don't know what the show is about. What they do on the show, but I think it's another podcast. And those 3 ladies, and there was one particular lady that Joe was. I think they invited Joe on the podcast just to have him as a guest, and Joe was very flirtatious with the lady, and at times crossed the line with her. Do you know what I mean? And each time they crossed the line, she made it known to him that, whoa, calm down, you know, blah blah. But it just got laughed off, or whatever. You know, and she just took timestamps of each time it happened, and then showed clips of what actually happened. You know what I mean?
So what happened is they deleted it from the episode. They deleted it from the episode, but you could see her response to it.
Yeah, so they'll editing it, like, you know, basically say, yeah, I want to bang you, this and that. Out of everyone here, you're the one I want, blah blah. Those kind of things. It's making her feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? And there was a time where at the end of the podcast, it was like, come on, let's hug it out. And when he was hugging her, man was just shaking his hips as well. You know, when you're hugging, you're shaking your hips.
I don't know that.
Inappropriate. It's inappropriate. You know what I mean? So you do your missus. I do that with my missus all the time. But yeah, so it's just one of those things where she's I think it's just one of those things where she left the podcast and her sister made it known to them why she left. Mm-hmm. So they knew what was going on, but she decided to come out in public, I think a few weeks afterwards as well, just come out in public to explain why she's left and how Joe Budden made her feel. So now I don't know. So especially charges, or I don't know.
So are we calling it sexual harassment? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It is. Yeah. But yeah. So I don't think she's pressed charges, but she's just making it known publicly. This is why I left, and this is what he done, and made me feel uncomfortable. Blah blah blah.
So I don't think is the world cancelling Joe yet?
No, it's not. You know, funny enough, you know, it's because Joe is so outrageous anyway. People say, "Oh, it's just Joe, isn't it?"
Obviously, it's not acceptable. Obviously, it's not acceptable.
Yeah, it's not.
But has he come out though and said anything?
Yeah. So he's come out on the pod. He apologized. You know what I mean? He said, "Listen, I need to fix up. I need right people around me to check me as well and stuff like that." Because he was saying that how as he was doing it, no one was checking him really. Everyone was just like laughing it off and blah blah. It's only afterwards when they'll go through it.
He's a big man, though.
He's a big man, exactly. He's a big man. Come on,
he's a big man.
And this is your business. Come on, know how to behave in it.
Especially with all the things that are happening.
Yeah, like so many things that have gone wrong with him recently. Do you know what I mean? And it's
but do you know what? I think sometimes like, because I'm the boss, I can say anything I want, and I think that's probably his thought process, because especially after him sacking his 2 friends.
Yeah, people call him a narcissist. People do say he's a narcissist. Yeah, he's got that trait.
But for me, that's like all of them, though. Do you know what I mean? That's like all of them that are in positions of power. We go back to the allegations of people like Noel Clark. You go back to, I don't know, all of them. They all have that kind of power. I'm in power, so let me try and abuse it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's exactly. So, but like I said, I don't think she's pressing charges. Hence why he's still doing the podcast. But and there was a sponsor called Cash App, and I think because of what's happened, they've taken it. They've cancelled their contract with Joe Budden. So
Cash App. They work with all. Yeah, we know who they work with here, no man.
Yeah, so they cancelled their contract with Joe Budden. So
Yeah, but like you said, it's a big. You should know better. You know, you should know better. It's just like it depends how big this gets and how big the media wants to take it.
This is the thing, and not lucky for him, because it's not lucky for him, but they haven't taken it. Like, it was mentioned for like 1 day or 2 days, and it's all forgotten about. Yeah.
But you know what's going to happen, right? People are going to come out of the woodwork and start kind of like, oh, it wasn't just, it was me as well, and it's just like, hold on, there's a chain of people, kind of repeating the words.
Yeah, more than likely, you never know. As we seen in the past, that was, you know, one person comes out, it gives them confidence in it, like, okay, yeah, this happened to me as well, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see. Watch this space, as they say.
Well, Joe Budden, we're not rating that, but
no.
Yeah, we're not rating that.
Yeah.
But this is the weirdest segue. Now I'm going to say it, yeah. But from one guy that's doing wrong in that kind of arena to another guy, Kevin Spacey is set to return to some movies, and he's going to star in, I don't know. I don't know if his agent has kind of said this the right thing, but he's set to star in a drama, a film about a man who's wrongly suspected of child abuse. So a man to do with paedophilia, but apparently it's wrongly suspected. So I don't know if this is him trying to say, look, this is me, or what it is, but I feel like maybe he should have went with a different direction.
This is the thing, like, I don't understand how these people get away with it, man. I don't get it.
But the question is, has he been charged for anything? If he's found not guilty, then he can go back to living.
No, I'm not saying he can't work. I'm not saying he can't work. Like, get me? I'm not trying to mess up a man's bag. But you was out here, if I remember rightly, doing stuff with the pizza boy. I can't remember even the whole story, but it was a lot. Like,
did he ever come out or release a statement saying anything about it?
Weren't it that he needed help or something along those lines? It was something. It was one of those kind of things. Like, he wasn't admitting it, but you know, like, oh, I need help and all that kind of stuff.
I know Clark thing where.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I won't be watching that film. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we won't be discussing it on the pod. All right, so put that out there, put out your pipe and smoke it. I think in top between 9, prosecutors in LA rejected a sexual battery case because the accuser had died. While in July 2020, prosecutors in Massachusetts dropped a case after the 18-year-old man who accused Spacey of groping him refused to testify.
Okay, so basically he got paid some money, basically.
And a man in September 2020 came out and said that him and another man filed a lawsuit against sexual harassment, sexual assault in the 1980s when they were teenagers.
Look, you know, people coming out and saying these things, you know, it just speaks for itself. You know, it's not just one person, it's a number of people coming out and saying that. But again, it's a case of innocent until proven guilty. So, and that's why he's back on our screens, and I'm sure he'll still have his normal supporters supporting him and go on and make good films, further good films.
All right. Well, this week we had a shooting. Yeah, it was a shooting. An activist from the Black Lives Matter, she was shot by a group of, they've said, 4 black men at a party in South London. Her name was Sasha Johnson. Did anyone read up at all on this story?
Yeah. I saw it, man. I was a bit, to be honest, I didn't know about her till this happened. To be honest, I'll be honest. And I was like shot in the head. Like, first of all, what happened? Like, apparently, it was early hours of the morning that it happened and stuff like that. So I wasn't sure who shot her because apparently she's been getting a lot of death threats recently.
Yes.
So it was like and she was telling the police, or she has been reporting to police, but apparently nothing was really done about these allegations or these threats. So it's like, I don't know who. It's not clear on who shot her, or has anyone been arrested for it, or I'm not too sure yet.
Yeah, do you know what? So there's been a couple of different stories. Initially, there was a story about there was a drive-by, and now there's a story saying that 4 guys entered through the back garden and she was shot in the head. So so the whole thing, like my theory, because when it first came out about a drive-by, I thought a drive-by, someone shooting just one shot. It wasn't a spray of bullets. So how can that be a drive-by unless that was a targeted attack? And what I read today, well, not so long before we got into the pod, was the 4 black guys entered through the garden and let off a bullet, which I said again, a single bullet, a stray bullet, they say. But I don't know how one shot. I don't know. Just trying to work out in my head,
it's a bit of a mystery of what happened and stuff.
But the whole drive-by thing, I thought that can't be right. That was like pinpointed for her. But when it says they're coming in the garden, if someone's trying to aim at someone, that person moves off, and you fire it, you hit someone, but you're not the right person, then you scamper. I get that, but I think until it kind of comes out and there's a bit of a clarification and how it happened, people are gonna have their own thoughts. She was heavily hated online. She's made some very outrageous comments in the past. I've again, like what Kel said, I didn't know much about her. I remember seeing a video on YouTube or online somewhere, I think Instagram, her wearing a hat and she's just arguing with someone, but she mentioned something about all white people should be enslaved, and that's kept with a lot of people online. So when this happened, I like to get busy and start kind of talking, right? And everyone was sending the quotes to me, like, this is what she said, who does she think she is? And I was like, oh wow, okay, she said a lot, but again, but it's just like everyone else, we know our history, and she explaining about us, but some of the stuff she was going into was a bit too extreme, and that's where the death threats have come from.
All right, well, hopefully, we'll pray for her. Hopefully she gets better, because no one don't deserve to get shot in the head and die. That's a bit much, isn't it?
For real.
It's on the same kind of theme. Today's date is the 25th of May, 2021. And I believe it's a year ago today. It's a weird one because obviously we have to acknowledge it, but it's not necessarily an anniversary like to celebrate. Yeah. But it's about a year ago today that the murder of George Floyd took place. And within this year, like I think a year ago, lots of things have happened. We've had like the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and I hate when I say the Black Lives Matter movement because people like have associated with a political party. This political party, and that's where I think somewhere along the line the message has kind of got misconstrued because everyone's like, we're not politics. It's nothing to do with politics. Like it literally just was Black Lives Matter.
Equal rights. That's all.
Yeah, that's all it was. It was just Black Lives Matter. Not saying that they matter more than anything else, or they. Do you know what I mean? It's just they do matter.
Yeah.
And we've had lots of different things. We've had Black Pound Day, all this kind of stuff. But a year later, do you think anything has kind of changed?
I think. Sorry, go on.
Go, Rich. No.
No, I just think from organization perspective, there's a lot of organizations which have set up a lot of more Black community workshops and to explain about what they obviously mentioned about George Floyd, but talking about Black people, you know, there's been more job opportunities for cultural kind of roles available, which my organization has massively pumped a lot of money into that. And I'm sure if my company's done that, then many other companies have done that also. In an aspect of day-to-day life, what's changed? Nothing's changed. From my perspective, looking at things, nothing has really changed apart from the organization wise. That's it really from what I see.
Like obviously, Nate, I know we're going to speak about football in our next topic, but just to add to that, like obviously players taking the knee and all that. I don't necessarily agree with the whole taking the knee thing, but obviously we saw during the last weekend, the last matches, the fans were back, and quite a few stadiums, people were booing. They were booing the players kneeling down. I'm like, why are you booing? What we're doing is us for equality, and we're kneeling down for 10 seconds. Like, why are you booing? Like, what is getting up your like? What is getting your niggas in a twist for you to be so upset, to be booing the players that are kneeling down? Like, why? That really annoys me, and I think a lot more players and managers need to speak about that and voice their opinions about that, because I don't think that's not on.
Or then you get someone like Zaha that's talking about I'm not taking the knee.
No, but they're booing because
no, I know that. But what I'm saying is people like Zaha, like it adds to that thing when Zaha comes out and says I'm not doing it. Yeah, because him, like, instead of being the sense of solidarity, even if you don't believe in the cause, or not even the cause, you don't believe in things that you're doing are going to make a difference. Yeah, you still got to join the mandem, innit? You've got to be a united pact, innit?
Yeah.
And the fact he isn't united kind of defeats the purpose a little bit, because, like, okay, well, why are we doing it? And I guess even more so, you all saw the kind of the video of the lady abusing the security guard. Yeah. And then dropping the N-bomb, and you're like, guy, all you did
and everyone around her did do nothing to her, didn't say nothing to her. Just like, yeah, cool. Yeah.
But listen, but this is what I'm saying. This is everyday life. I mean, a lot of things happen, and people are scared to do things.
Like I said,
that's always going to be real, man. People are generally scared to like step in it.
No, but you know,
sometimes not.
I feel like, you know what it is. I'm not saying that you have to put yourself out there, yeah. But for that woman, when she was abusing my man, yeah, all someone had to say was that's bang out of order. You know, them ones that you can't say that anything. You know, like I'm not saying you got to get in her face and talk about her mother's underneath, but you could have just said like, "Allow it." Do you know what I mean? Oi, stop that.
Yeah,
mate.
Yeah.
No, listen. I get you. I'm that person to step in if I see something out of control or something reckless being said. But it's factual, man. Not everyone's going to get involved, and people just don't listen. You got to remember, you know, when you're walking in London, in central London, who do you care about? Just yourself to get to that destination. People are looking like people can see things happening. They think, no, but I still got to go to the office. Or I still got to go home. I got to go to the shop. People are still in their own world. Some people just do not want to get involved, because if you look at loads of stories in the media, someone tried to stop the fight, he got stabbed, and he died, but it was nothing to do with it. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but that goes through people's minds in certain situations nowadays days anyway.
Yeah, but in one sense, you have those people that, like you said, are in fear of their lives, whatever. You have
not necessarily in fear
of their lives, but they don't want to get involved. Then you have another group that their first thing they do is they want to record it.
Yeah,
like it's one thing.
That's
you know,
mad,
like
isn't it? Yeah,
you go from extreme to extreme. Like, it's amazing that we all have phones now. It's amazing that everyone has 4K quality and all the rest of it. Yeah, but it's like literally, I don't know when this generation became that anything that happens, the first thing you do is get your phone.
It's just standard, isn't it? Standard,
like, but he's beating her up in the street. He's gonna kill her. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get this on Snapchat. I've got to put this out on my socials.
Listen to me, all right? I'm getting frustrated, right? Listen, I keep on saying all the time, yeah, the human race is no good. It's quite simple. People will not realize there is no change in society and the human race. We will not change no matter what you say or what you think. So I'm not arguing, I'm just ranting, right? It's a case of
Here.
No, yeah. Sorry, it's not going to change. I promise you. Whatever plans we want to put in place, if we build our community or if we do this, it's not going to work. Because do you know why it's not going to work? Because history's proven it's not going to work. Yeah, there's no sign that I've seen and I've read up on that there's any change is going to happen. The whole race thing, that's going to continue until
they come.
Yeah. Listen, I'm very radical when it comes to thinking about the human race and how we progress and everything else.
Select deletes, right?
Yeah, it's quite simple. I'm because you would think oh, why are you thinking so why are you going
negative.
such an extreme? Because I can see it. Yeah, and there's people that can also see it, but people don't realize. People can, and I always question, why are we even here? I just don't get our existence. Our existence don't really make sense to me. It's man.
That's a whole different topic.
A whole different topic. But yeah, sorry, but it's going to go on. You know, like, just on a football thing, you know, Rio Ferdinand, monkey chants. Come on,
yeah,
get out
come
here.
on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's nonsense. It's nonsense.
Well, I guess it comes down to it. A year later, we're probably still fighting the same fight. We still got to keep fighting the fight. And I guess those before us that had to fight the fight and those after us will probably have to fight the fight.
So
and I guess
a quick roundup, Nate, no change, basically.
No, we're saying there's no change, but Sam Cooke told us a change gonna come. So we've got to believe that change gonna come. And there will be small increments that happen, and there will be small differences. We've moved massively within the past 100 years. Do you know what I mean? In the sense of us as a people and where we can be and what we can be afforded to. And I've got a hope that at some point in our children's lifetime, that some form of fairness or equality or whatever can come to pass.
Yeah. However, you say we've progressed in over the 100 years, but if we look at motherland is still the same place. It's still the same place because we're in a westernized world. We assume, oh yeah, they're giving us jobs. We can work in offices. We can do this. We can do whatever. But motherland is still in the same position.
Still owing Europe so much money in debt for no reason. Why are we owing? Why you came into our country and destroyed everything that we had, and we're paying you money, bro.
This is what I'm trying to say. Motherland is still in the same place, still the same struggle every day, and just don't. Oh man.
Okay, before Richard's burst the blood vessel.
It's just a rant I was thinking about today, and I thought, and you just touched me, and it's like, yeah.
Pause. But yeah.
That was. That was you should have let people touch you. All right, it's against the law. Okay, we spoke about Joe Budden and stuff. You're allowed to tell people no. All right, no means no.
No means no.
All right. So
anyway, R.I.P. George Floyd, man. Yeah.
100, boy. 100. All right. Today it was announced. No, let's not go today. The Premier League's finished, guys. Football's done.
Thank God for that. Thank God for that, man.
How were you on the last game of the season, Merv?
Huh?
How was you on the last game of the season?
I mean,
what game did you watch?
The assists and all that stuff, man, was great. It was great. Like, I just happened to be listening to the West Ham and Southampton game, innit?
Okay.
3-0. Oi, yeah, 3-0. It was 3-0, right? Yeah, 3-1. Yeah, 3-1. 3-1. Yeah. It doesn't matter. West Ham won, innit? West Ham won.
Okay, you're a hammer now.
No, that just happened to be the only channel I could watch, innit?
Okay.
Who do you support?
Me, innit? Hey.
Oh yeah. I'll let everyone else know that.
That's my segment done, innit? Like you're lucky you got that. Yeah. Chops.
All right. Well, guys, the Premier League is officially over.
Yeah, I mean, for us Arsenal fans, the three of us here, I think we're happy to see the back of it, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you know, it was two things though, yeah? Like when Arsenal won anyway, but when Arsenal were winning and Spurs were losing, yeah, there was a little part of me that was like, hopefully Leicester can get in the Champions League place and Chelsea could end up 5th.
Yeah.
And then all the Spurs fans will be laughing at Arsenal going, ha, 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 you got in the Europa Conference. Then Chelsea would go on and win the Champions League from City. Then we would get a Europa space, and then Spurs would get a conference space. And we would get, shame. But obviously it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
That was going through my mind. Like I was
doing the maths, you know.
Bro, I was doing the maths, bro. I was like, look, I don't want this conference. I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want it.
And I'm with you. I'm like, I don't want this conference, but I wanted to get above Spurs. That was my. I was just like, you know what it is. Arsenal fans had nothing. We had nothing. And that was our last little hope and joy.
Hope, bro.
But it's embarrassing, you know. That's embarrassing.
Nah, we should have been playing cup final on Wednesday, bro, but we didn't. And it is what it is. And
but one thing I'll say to Spurs fans, this is our worst season ever. This is our worst Arsenal side and the worst season, worst everything ever. And you finish 1 point ahead of us. That shows that's the standards, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we were 6 points off top 4.
Yeah, there you go. And this is our worst season ever.
Bruv, that's all that is the VAR decision.
Go on,
bro. I don't understand what happened to Arsenal, innit? Because you're talking, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just want to.
Arsenal didn't have a very good season. Beginning of the season, we weren't doing very well.
Yeah.
When we were playing Willian instead of playing Pepe. And at the beginning of the season, we just started really, really slowly. Yeah. Then I think from about Christmas, if it was the league form from Christmas, Arsenal ended up 2nd behind City.
Yeah.
But so they ended the season well. But at the beginning, when we're arguing about whether we should play Ozil or send him to Fenerbahce and like getting rid of all of those kind of bitty players, that's so hopefully.
You know what, man? When you play at home, you're playing at home, innit? So you should be winning those games.
Yeah.
And we lost I think we lost 13 games at home, right?
Yeah. Not 13 games. Not 13.
No, we lost a stupid amount of games at home.
Not 13 games.
About 7, isn't it?
So basically, so you said that the Premiership's over. So
I think we lost 30 games as a whole. Sorry.
So who won it? Who won it then?
City.
City won it.
City won it. United came 2nd. Then it was it Liverpool then Chelsea or Chelsea-Liverpool?
Liverpool then Chelsea.
Liverpool because Chelsea lost.
Chelsea lost. Yeah.
Okay.
Then it went Leicester, Spurs, West Ham. No, Leicester, West Ham.
But Leicester bottlers. They're worse than Spurs, bro.
Absolute bottlers.
I don't know, man. It's disappointing. It's disappointing. It was disappointing. But this is what it is. Gareth Bale is a baller. You put Gareth Bale on, and bruv, I'm telling you, bro. That's when I realized there's levels to this. The way man like Paul stroked the ball in the back of the net, like he's a baller, bro.
He is a baller. Can I just say, Aguero?
Oh yeah,
he honestly, to me, in the Premiership, he's my second best striker
behind
Henry standard.
Yeah,
honestly, Aguero was an absolute machine until Merv. What's his name? What's his name?
Who?
Aguero's first name.
Kun. Is it Kun?
Sergio
Kun.
Sergio Aguero.
Sergio Aguero. That's a Sergio. Yeah, Merv. So basically, he's been at Man City for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And I think
it was his last game on Sunday.
Yeah. And ever since he's come to this country, he's been an absolute phenomenal striker.
Yeah.
And he scored the winning goal for Man City when they won the title for the first time. I'll probably think.
And it was when they won the title by 1 point. Was it goal difference or by a point? I think it might have been goal difference.
I can't
remember. But basically, there's this big
thing. It was
really tight. And then like there was this famous one where it's like almost the last kick of the game, and he goes Aguero. And like he's running and he won the league. Like
I got goosebumps.
Yeah,
all the time. Yeah. Honestly, listen. Right now I've got goosebumps. No, that his name, man. I got goosebumps. Honestly, I'll probably think that is probably the best end of a football season I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't think you might have heard Mika Richards talk about that. He said because he was on the bench and he was fuming because he was on the bench, and obviously Balotelli was on the bench as well. So Balotelli saw Mika fuming. Yeah, he's like, bro, don't worry. You know Balotelli.
Yeah.
But don't worry. When I go on, I'll sort it out. Don't worry. And
he gives the assist.
He gives the assist. You know what I mean? His first ever assist. That was it.
Oh, big.
I can't lie, man. When there's a football game on, it's the commentators that do it for me, you know.
Right, they're
like
champions.
even when West Ham was scoring, they're like, yes, the London Stadium makes noise again. There's things like that get you pumped in it. Like, I think it's but it's just exciting, isn't it?
But the old school was a better. They were more passionate.
Yeah. So to be fair, I didn't think we was ever going to replace Andy Gray and Richard Keys, bro.
Yeah, I know, man.
Andy Gray was legendary.
But it's still on Ben. Is it Ben?
Not Ben. The one and Wenger's on it as well sometimes.
Yeah, Wenger's on it sometimes. Yeah.
What was I gonna say? God damn it, I forgot.
Well, also today there was the announcement of the England squad. Merv, what's happening? I feel like I'm talking to Merv and listeners, obviously. The Euros are coming up next month. All right, so these were postponed from last year. So the Euros was supposed.
It's an odd number, isn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 2020, but they're making it 2021 because obviously the pandemic. So I think the official deadline to hand in the squad is the 1st of June, which is next week. Can you believe we're 6 months into the year already? But never mind.
That's mad, you know.
So
it's raining.
I know. Gareth Southgate, who's not the best England manager in the world, but he's released a 33-man provisional full squad. And I think that'll be whittled down to 26 next week. Did any of you, man, get to see the squad?
Yeah.
I saw the squad.
Do you know what? He's picked a good squad, but to take it down, that's a difficult.
Oh, he has to. He has to. There's certain people in the squad. There's no point them being there. For me, it's like Walcott all over again. Why are you putting him there?
Is it like Bellingham? Are you trying to say he should be there?
He's a young talent. Yeah, he's a young talent. You could take a risk on him if you want to do a Walcott, but you know you're only taking 3 goalkeepers. Why put 4 down?
Did he put 4 or 3?
He's put 4. He's put Henderson, Sam Johnston, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale. Not being funny, those keepers don't scream. And you know that they don't scream the fear.
That's how down for, you know. We've got no goalkeepers,
bro. We don't put the fear of God into anybody, bro. Yeah. Like our defenders, some of them decent defenders. Our attackers decent. Our midfield is weak.
You reckon?
What? Mason Mount, Declan Rice.
Mason Mount's sick.
Jordan Henderson, Bellingham, Calvin Phillips, Jesse Lingard, James Ward-Prowse.
Calvin Phillips.
He's Leeds.
Okay, who's your 2 centre mids?
It'll be Declan Rice and
Henderson.
Yeah.
That as you're France. Does that midfield scare you?
Bro, Henderson's a Champions League winner and attack. Bro, come on.
Who's got no legs? I'm saying it doesn't scare anybody.
But all the midfielders are not meant to scare people. They're not meant to scare. It's just
no. But I'm saying as a midfield, like your attack, I think you've got some decent attackers. Yeah, you got Kane, Rashford.
Mason Mount's sick.
No, but Mason Mount's sick going for. I don't know if he's a sick like midfield. Like I don't know, man. For me, just
you never discredit Mount, boy. The guy's
Foden's there as well, remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them man are sick in squads which are sick. I don't know if they're going to be sick in a squad when they're supposed to be the guy.
Well, it's going to be another Lampard Gerrard situation where they just can't play together.
No, not even that. All right. So you see Saka, I can throw Saka in the England team because he's been playing the shit team and I feel like he knows how to do it, yeah? Even when the team is shit.
Fair enough.
I don't know if Foden or Mason Mount know how to do that.
I think they can. I think they can, definitely.
On the international stage.
But we don't know. We've never been there before. Well, they haven't been there before. Like, because don't forget, you say Southgate is a bad manager, but at the end of the day, he came in and got rid of all the old guys, the Rooneys. He got rid of all of those guys. Just stop picking them.
But what has he done since? He might as well have continued to pick.
But hold on, you can't say that. Because where did we get into the last? Is it World Cup? What cup was it?
Come on.
It was a week.
But we had a week. But as soon as we faced someone good, we lost.
But where did we go? Semi-final, yeah.
It's a matter, yeah. But we faced Croatia. We lost straight away. Bang. That's it.
Bro, we got to the semi-final.
But who did we beat? Who did we face?
When was the last time a manager took us to semi-final?
Bro, who did we face to get to semi-finals?
You get what I mean? See,
teams, bro.
How can you say that?
They're all weak teams, bro.
So you can't. How can you say that? You can't say that.
Noise came out, and that's
but it's you play who's in front of you, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to a good team, he's got no tactics. It's the same football. There's no tactics. There's no plan B, Gareth. No plan B.
But can I just say, how many times you watch England play football live on
Live,
TV?
when it gets on ITV, it's all in the background, but I'll keep an eye on it.
A lot of people are here to criticize Gareth Southgate. I'm not saying I'm backing him, but they don't even watch England play anymore.
I'm going to be honest.
Exactly. There's a reason why.
I won't be watching. I won't be supporting England in the Euros. I won't be supporting the Euros. To be honest, I'm looking forward to the Olympics more than I'm looking forward to the Euros.
Oh, the Olympics this year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Tokyo. That's what I'm saying. Everything got moved forward.
That's mad.
Or back, should I say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, obviously they're going to cut that squad, and I feel like there's going to be some people like Ben Godfrey, Ben White, Aaron Ramsdale. I think they're all leaving the squad.
Yeah.
I haven't said that.
I even think, to be fair, Trent might have to leave the squad as well, you know?
That's what everyone's saying.
I don't know.
Trent, I don't think he's a good defender. He's a good attacking fullback, but he's not a good defender. Which is weird that they didn't bring, what's his name? Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, yeah.
He's actually
a great defender.
He's the best defender there.
Yeah, for real. That's true. No,
wow.
I forgot about him.
I forgot. He's English. I didn't clock that.
Yeah. That's mad.
We're all English, Rich. Wink.
Is Luke Shaw going, yeah?
Yeah, Luke Shaw's going.
Oh, he had to go.
Their two centre-backs are going to be Harry Maguire and John Stones.
Okay. Yeah.
It's weird because this time last year, Maguire was up in where was he?
Greece,
yeah.
Greece, looking like he's going to go down for a little while.
Trust me.
How the tables have turned, boy. No one even talk about that again.
No, of course not. He's England captain, man. We know the story of English captains. They gave him murder, bruv.
Literally.
Yeah, man. So.
But yeah, next week we'll give you the final 26-man squad. It should be announced on the 1st of June. We normally call them that day, so we'll see what's happening. All right. New film trailer from Marvel that came out this weekend was The Eternals. What did you think of the trailer?
It was good.
You know, I'm actually intrigued, but there's a lot of stick with this trailer in it because a lot of people just been saying, what is this trailer telling me? And to be fair, I don't know what it's. Obviously they've been around for a long time, and they've come to Earth, and it's like they're gonna do something, but it's like you can't see who the antagonist is, what they're here for. And I kind of like not knowing. I just like seeing the visuals, and I just want this to be the only trailer that we see of it. To be fair, because I know nothing about them.
Yeah.
Apart from like they're Thanos' people, innit? Like what?
Angelina Jolie is supposed to be Thanos' cousin.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I'm just intrigued, innit? Like, because a lot of people just been saying things like, oh, like obviously they care about humanity, like Earth and all that stuff, and they're like, so where was you when
the snap
Thanos was going buck wild, innit? Like one of their own sort of thing. But you know, so I think the not knowing is intriguing for me.
And me, it's Marvel. I enjoyed it because it's Marvel, because I know they won't go wrong.
Exactly.
I just know, and I think in part of the trailer, and they mentioned, so who's going to be the leader of the Avengers now that Iron Man,
Captain America.
Oh yeah.
Captain America, and the man, and one of the guys said, "Yeah, I could be the leader."
Oh, yeah, they're Rob Stark in it.
Yeah. So to me, it doesn't show much. But as a avid Marvel fan, I know it's going to be a big film. Yeah, and it's going to lead up. It's going to lead into so many different avenues now.
Yeah.
So the Eternals originally, was that supposed to be released last year anyway as well?
Yeah.
Was it last year?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, because I think they finished
this year. Yeah.
I can't remember, but I remember they finished filming it ages ago. Because obviously they filmed a lot of it in England and London.
Oh yeah.
Because they were filming up in Camden and stuff.
Oh, was it Camden?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, also just out of interest, Rich, how did you get to see the trailer? How did you get to see the trailer?
Oh, well, you know, our local resident Merv sent the video into WhatsApp group with the thumbnail which said trailer Eternals 2021. And that's how I watched it. How did you watch it, Nate?
I also clicked on the link. So my boy Kel had put a link maybe about 3 hours earlier, had put a link in the thing, but it didn't come with a thumbnail. It just came with a web address.
Okay.
And I clicked
So
on
I
it.
don't get. What's your point? What's your point? What's your point?
No, I was just saying that
No,
I was saying that Kel sent the video. That's all it was.
Yeah, what's the thumbnail got to do with anything?
No,
It's a
I'm
link.
saying,
You
and
click
I
the link.
still clicked on the link. That's what I'm
What
saying.
do you mean? And I still like, oh, there's no thumbnail. I shouldn't have clicked it, but I still clicked it because there's no thumbnail. I don't understand. What's I don't get it.
You know, we are trying to back a man. Like,
It's probably trying to back you. The thing is, he's trying to back you.
He's not. I know Nate. You better know Nate. I know Nate. You know. You better know Nate, bro.
Mid pod beef, boy.
I was trying to back you, Kel.
No, he wasn't, bro.
I was just saying, Kel.
No, he wasn't.
I was trying to point out that when there's a link,
The fact that you brought up this topic, you're not trying to back me.
I was saying, went to the
Because
man.
we all know what happened before the pod started. We all know what happened, yeah. And you was not backing me then. So don't try it.
All right, Kel. All right, cool. But yes, in future, man, if there's a link in the thing, click it. All right.
To be fair, I thought it was spam. Let's go. Let's move on then.
All right, let's move on. All right, cool. Has anything else been happening in the week that we haven't discussed that I didn't put?
Versus.
Yes, the latest versus, which is taking place this Sunday.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a rematch of Swiss and Timberland.
Timbo. Yeah.
The thing is, you said rematch. I didn't even hear.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I don't remember. I didn't see the first
Seriously,
one.
First was all right, but what happened was Swiss's internet was bad, so you had to do the rest of it in his car. So it was like it was still good though, because you know the hits, you still like, you know what I mean. But it's probably they kicked it all off, innit?
I remember. But I remember the story of them kicking off, but I don't remember. I don't think I watched it.
Yeah, no, I watched it. It was good. It was like I just had to stop it and go in his car because it was.
But I remember them times there, man. It was so dodgy.
Yeah,
like
the internet was just dodgy. Everyone had dodgy internet, boy.
Like I just remember, there's always ones where it just start freezing.
Then it was the worst. Remember Nelly?
Nelly was bad.
It's raining. It's like okay.
No, I tell you who else. No, the worst one was what's his name, man? Teddy Riley.
Oh, yeah, Teddy Riley. That was the worst one.
Because he's getting. Bruv, it was just like an old person telling somebody how to use the internet. So what do I gotta do? What I gotta do? Like it was awful. It was awful. The Versus has come a long way though. It has come a long way.
Yeah, it has proper.
It has come a
But
long way.
that'd be a good Versus though, them too, because obviously they produced massive hits for centuries. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Oh, just another thing. Henry Cavill lined up to play Highlander, isn't it? Main lead.
Oh, is it?
Highlander.
Highlander.
Yeah. There can be only one. Like
really?
Yeah.
Connor McLeod.
Yeah, the Clown McLeod, bro.
You don't know.
So
what? That would be serious. Okay.
So he's not going to be Superman anymore. He's not going to.
Look, that Superman dream's over, isn't it? Like, if he's Superman again, I'll be very surprised. But I don't need him to Superman anymore. I'm done with that. Like, let's move on, innit? Like, but yeah, I'm interested to. Like, at first I thought, nah, but you know what? Because he's the Witcher already, they just seem like it's a similar sort of role, innit? But as long as it's good, I'm here for it, man.
Do we need another Highlander film?
Yeah, do you know what?
I would like to see one.
Yeah, Highlander was made like 1988 or something.
And the thing is, I like the first one, but
first one is massive.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it's not one of those films like you can't ever touch it again. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't ever like pause. Like you can't touch it like said it again. Pause. But you can't like not like you know there's certain films like if they're gonna remake it and you're like no don't leave it alone, doesn't mean to be made. But I don't mind seeing a more up to date version of Highlander. Well,
was it a series as well, Highlander?
Yeah. Duncan MacLeod. No, that was big, man.
Huh?
The things
I remember liking it. I remember liking it, the series. Yeah.
And then they done the spin-off Raven one. There was a female Highlander called Raven.
See,
yeah,
it's proper waste. I didn't even watch it. I never watched it. I know. I just know it's waste. But talking about Highlander, it's out actually on Netflix.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So if you don't know Highlander, watch Netflix. It's there. Quality film.
Yeah.
Okay. I will give it a watch. I can't remember Highlander if I'm honest with you.
Really?
I don't think so. Like I feel like Highlander, Braveheart I don't know, man.
Highlander, I remember the series more than the film.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
but
I don't think I watched the film.
But I still, I don't know.
Sean Connery was in it.
Sean Connery, Clancy Brown, Christopher.
Yeah, no. I think I remember it, but you know, like it was probably I watched it when I was a younger, and it was just a film, if that makes sense.
Nice.
Like, there's a few films that I've watched that I'm like, to be fair, even like them famous films that everyone watches, like The Godfather and that, because I watched it as a youngster, I have no interest in it. But now, if I watched it now, I might be able to kind of respect the artistry a little bit more.
Fully one. That's the thing.
They're boring. I don't like that genre of film. But you know what I mean? Even Scarface.
Huh? Bro, don't let me come out there, bro.
Scarface is dead.
Yeah, just move aside to the screen, bro.
It's a dead film, bro. And I just think we all watch it. He still dies.
Well, hold on. Wait, you're saying Scarface is a dead film? Are you serious?
You can't see that. You can't see that.
Come on, listen.
Okay, it's not a dead film. It's not a dead film. It's whack film. It's whack.
No.
Wow.
Right. So
they'll come for you, Nate. They'll come for you. Where?
No.
Scarface, you can't see.
Choose your next words wisely, please.
I just don't have Scarface as because it's everyone's number one in it. But for me, it's not a number one for me. That's the only thing about Scarface.
I don't think Scarface is
everyone ranks is number one, but you say it's waste now.
I don't think it's top 20.
Wow.
No, it's in my top 10. Yeah. I'm just.
But I think it's the genre of film is more what it's about, and that I don't like those films.
No, of course, get that.
Yeah.
Like, could they make a remake of Scarface? Would it still bang if they made a remake?
No.
Okay, no. What I mean is, could you modernize Scarface for a new generation?
No, because
that's why I think the film's whack. Then, like, if he couldn't make a modern version of it, and it'd be better than the original.
No, because it's not that type of film to make a modern version. It's not that.
Because you got to remember the struggles of Colombia back in the day, and the drugs moving from America following the war and all that kind of stuff. There's no point remaking it unless you're going to make it. If you're going to remake it in that period of time, then maybe. But if you can't modernize it in the sense of everyday life now,
there's certain films as well. You just like that's one of the films you don't remake.
Exactly.
Just leave it alone.
Imagine trying to remake Platoon.
How random.
That's so random, you know.
But Platoon.
How random. You know that was. I don't even think I've seen that film.
No, I've seen it years ago.
I know it, but man, not even like I was expecting to hear something like I don't know, Casino or something.
Platoon came in my head. I watched that film about 15 years.
They're gonna make you want to watch it.
Because we're proper showing our age, boy.
No, I remember the cover, and the man's like his hands are up like that and looking in the sky. Platoon is a serious film, you know. That was back in the day. Those films were serious films.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Platoon. What are these like all gangster films? Like
no. Army. Platoon's an army film. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just Michael, no, but we're in the same bracket now.
Well, this is it. And I as the youngest on the pod, I'm actually showing my age that I have never seen any of these films.
Speaking of war films, as you guys know, I watched Saving Private Ryan for the first time.
Big film.
The other day, I'm blown away, man.
Serious.
Pun intended, but like, big film.
I'm so shocked you just watched the other day. So that film.
Do you know? It's one of these films I've been wanting to watch for years, but it's just finding the right time. Like, and I think the TV series was a bit light this week, so I thought, I need to just take advantage of it, innit?
Yeah, it's a long film, man.
Yeah.
The thing is, I've seen it, but I can't really remember the full ins and outs.
Yeah.
Well,
it's an emotional war film, man.
Yeah. Just no sugarcoating it either. That's
yeah.
Like realist. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about some TV shows and films. A series. Hold on, has anyone watched it before? I'd even asked this question earlier. That's a shame. I normally do my research a little bit earlier to know who's going to be involved. There was a series that I spoke about briefly last week called The Nevers, which is on SkyAtlantic, which is a HBO production. Did anyone get to watch any of it at all?
I finished.
I got one more episode left. One more episode left, man.
Boy, I'm on episode 1, but go for it.
Okay,
go for it.
Go for it.
No, I finished. Sorry, I finished episode 1.
Episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2.
They're long episodes though. Like hour. They're long, man.
About Were they long?
It's six episodes, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 6.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a 12-part series, and they've done half. So it's 2 parts. So we've watched the first part.
I was wondering why it was so quick.
Yeah, no, we've watched the first part, which is the 6 episodes, which the episodes are about 54 to 64 minutes. Yeah, so it's about an hour long.
Yeah.
Obviously, I spoke about last week. The worst thing is the episode that I really want to talk about is episode 6, but you haven't watched that one, Kel. Like literally, that was the only conversation. The only thing I actually want to talk about is episode 6.
The whole segment was void. Now I've got to change the promo for this week because of YouTube. It's ruined everything.
The maddest thing is, by the time the pod comes,
might as well put football on now.
Yay!
By the time the pod comes out, they'd have watched it. So, all right, we'll pause it there then, I guess, and we'll talk about it properly next week. Because obviously, I think it's still coming out on SkyAtlantic, and I don't think they finished the 6th episode yet.
It's never going to happen, man.
Oh, you such
whatever.
Okay, all right. Without talking about the actual program in particular, are you enjoying it? So, are you enjoying it so far, Kel?
Yeah. No, I am enjoying it. But like I said, they are a bit too long, so they are a bit.
You think so? I thought they went quick, man.
Nah, not for me. So I got
like I told the kids, time is a constant; it doesn't change. But it feels long. Is more what you mean. It feels long.
It feels long. Yeah.
Like if I didn't have to go to bed and work in the morning, bro, I would have just binged the whole night.
Serious?
Because I've done like 3 episodes in it, like from about, let's say, 10 o'clock, and I was ready to watch more. But I just had to command myself to go to bed, bro.
No, it's a different concept. It's different. You know what I mean? It's good. I like the writing. The story is very good. But yeah.
And I do like the fact that, like, even though we do see female sort of protagonists and with like, but to me it doesn't seem like they're trying to make a statement about it. Like, you know, like how that Avengers scene and all that stuff, it just seemed.
It's not a Who Run the World Beyonce moment.
Yeah, it just seemed really natural. Like, and it's something I've never seen before. Like the take on it and everything. So I'm interested in that, man. It's good.
And that's how it's meant to be. Natural.
Yeah.
You know. But like, again, I did. Obviously, I'm on episode 1, so I'm not. But from what I saw, and I thought, okay, this show is actually pretty cool. It's pretty decent. Like, what's next to come? And I was definitely like, yeah, I'm gonna finish it all off. But Merv, you know, you're like some retired man already. You know
why?
Because you watch everything.
I don't watch that much, man. Come on.
Yeah.
It's a lie.
Man's a retired man.
Yeah, We'll catch back on that. We'll move the promo from 93 to 94. We'll just edit.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
No, it's fine. And to be honest, it was the reason. There was reasons why when you watch episode number 6, it will lead us more to why I want to talk about episode 6. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. That's fine. That's no worry. So next week we'll do part 2. No power cut this time, but we will look at the Nevers next week. Okay, that's on SkyAtlantic. So if you do have an opportunity, do get to watch it and holler at us in the comments, man. Let us know what you're thinking. All right. Well, this I know we all watched. All right. I questioned why I watched it, but we all.
I'll just call you back in. I'll just call you back, Nick. Sorry,
bro. It's cool, man. It's cool. All right. Army of the Dead was a film that was released on Netflix on basically it was last week. It was this weekend or something.
Yeah.
So it came out, and it's Army of the Dead, and it was starring some people we knew. It was David Batista from WWE and also from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. It had Amari Hardwick, amongst other people, and the screenplay was and directed by Zack Snyder, and that's partly why I continue to watch it. At the beginning, because obviously you lot know my genre is not this zombie lifestyle. I'm that guy. I normally just I let you man do it. And it was a bit of a long film. It was what, 2 hours plus?
40 minutes
because of the slow mo.
About 2 hours 20. The slow mo scene. Yeah. All right, so what did you not think, bro? What was your thoughts on the film?
Best intro I've seen in a long
Yeah,
time.
intro
I love
deserves
the
an
intro.
Oscar. Intro deserves an Oscar alone.
Trust me, intro
It's
is sick.
it's so weird, and I think like it's weird because I hated the intro.
Nah, bro.
Like absolutely, like I looked at it like
Why though? Why did you hate it though?
because it was like I like musicals, yeah. But I said, what is this?
Of the intro,
Oh,
was
man.
it was
It's
too
Zack-
much.
With Zack
Too much.
Snyder, innit? He's theatrical, innit?
No, but you know it was at the time. I didn't know it was Zack Snyder because it hadn't got to the bit where it said Zack Snyder. So I'm just watching it going. That's my question. Is this a musical? I was like, why am I watching this?
Do you know what? That could be your own separate music video or something. You know, that could just be the big, like a really short film, because at the end of it, it just showed them all got squashed or something as well, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, because watch out, Elvis.
yeah, but yeah. And I was just mad because he didn't get to use that bloody chainsaw thing, man. Ghost.
Yeah, what's that whole point of that?
Yeah, but it's a bit impractical though. I mean, like that must be heavy, bro. Like, I know he's like, you know, it's got muscles and that.
It's very impractical. Yeah,
But-
it's stupid.
Yeah, but these zombies are a different level as well, man.
Trust me, bro.
So
Trust me.
They had full thinking mentality. They could think. They knew exactly what they're doing. Everything planned to a T.
that's what I liked about it, you know, because it had like tiers of zombie in it. You had just the basic sort of Walking Dead zombies, and you had the ones that are like could move a bit faster, and then you got the like sort of alphas in it. Yeah. That can have babies as well. Like that's just
I
mad.
know, crazy man, crazy.
Mad, bro.
But no, it's good, man. I enjoyed it, man. Obviously, there's a few stupid things in it, like they're so stupid. The end was terrible for me. Stupid.
What did like that?
Well, man hold on a second. People get bit. They change in 5 minutes. Man got bit. Yeah, man was in that safe for hours. God knows how long. Climbed out, walked along the desert, got a car, drove for like 2 days, got on the air. Come on, and then you started. That's silly. It's stupid.
But we jumped to the end so quick. But
No,
yeah,
he's asked. Yeah, I'm just saying
but
that,
I said to myself, maybe because he just got bitten.
Bro, you see the mouth, bro, you saw the whole
full mouth,
bro.
But I'm just thinking to myself, I tried to kind of work it out, like maybe the saliva, I don't know, it just dripped. It just didn't go in. It
was like a surface cut, isn't it? Like
so it just took longer than usual. Then he started laughing, and I thought, you know what? Why it ended like
potential for the sequel, because it's going to be outbreak in Mexico now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
but not to end the film in that way. And he started laughing. It's like
I quite liked it, man.
No, but I guess that is
stupid.
No riding off from the sunset and being happy, bro.
It's
like,
cheesy. It's cheesy.
But it's unrealistic. It's stupid. Like everyone turns within 5 minutes. Why are you?
Yeah, that didn't make any sense to me. And not only that, the guy should even like the nuclear blast here should have done something to him. It should have made him like some, I don't know, some Goro type looking dinosaur zombie, bro.
Trust me.
Because you know what's funny? Because when I see him come out, and I thought, my black man made it. I said, yes.
Thank you.
I was just like, my guy made it.
At last, we didn't die first.
It's one of like, we're not going to make him die first. So we're going to put him to the end, but he will die.
All I know is that I was talking, and when I said he needed Tommy in this, so I don't know if like as I was messaging you in the group, like as I was watching it, so that when I said like, right, I wish he had Tommy with him, it's because he was fighting with the other guy, and I was like, this guy is an idiot, And then when he got put in the safe, I said, okay, cool, he's gonna die in the safe, like, but and then when he came out, I said, no, it's stupid. It just for me, it's like obviously it's stupid because it's a zombie film, but yes, man.
No.
I don't. Like, what is it?
Respect on
it's not about the. No, I'm not. No, it's not about the concept of like zombie films. It's not against zombie films. But obviously, I don't subscribe to zombies in general. Innit? That's why I mean it's stupid. Like it's stupid. I don't.
Scared. We know.
It's not about me being scared, bro. I just don't subscribe to zombies. It's not a scary film. It's not a scary film.
Probably terrorized.
It's not a scary film.
And you notice that guy from Fear the Walking Dead in it as well, Cal.
Which one?
The guy that stole the head of the zombie queen.
That's where I knew him from.
Yeah.
I was like, I know him from somewhere, but
this guy can't get away from zombies, innit?
Trust me. Yeah,
there's a lot of backbiting in the film, though. There's a lot of backbiting.
Yeah.
Like even the zombie head thing irritated me.
That reminded me of Clash of the Titans, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Medusa.
Yeah, but like when they cut off the head, I want to know why the head was still moving.
Because you have
Still
to
got,
you have to do it's the brain, isn't it? I
Brain,
think.
yeah. If you don't damage the brain,
the brain
continues.
yeah.
It's always the brain. You have to get the brain.
But do you know what? I think this is like this film is like it's definitely an 18. I have this is so extreme blood, like I said, biting, ripping it. I thought, wow, this film is serious.
That zombie tiger took the piss. Did you see what he done to the guy's face, bro? Oh.
I was so happy.
Man said he was so happy.
He deserved it.
But let's talk about the one that got away, though, man. Come on, who's the one that should have just died, like instantly or earlier in the film, but she didn't.
Who?
The daughter, man. Oh, the most annoying character.
I hate that one. Stay here. Yeah, I'll stay here. Oh. No, it's how she joined them. That was the most annoying part as well. Oh, I'm gonna save them. We don't even know them.
All for Geeta, and Geeta died in the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Just exploded, man. Like, no, that annoyed me, man.
Yeah. Even when Baptista he got bitten, I still didn't believe he was going to turn, and I don't know. I was just waiting for him to come some super energy powers or something like that.
Did you not? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I just thought that guy, the guy that came with them, who tried to get the head, like you just ruined the whole thing, bruv. Like, you know, like as a team, I thought they could do it together. You know, like then they just trapped my man, the first man, let him get eaten. Next one.
It's a bit silly. Like it didn't make any sense. Like, all right, because clearly the big boss wasn't after the money. He didn't really care about the money. Like, he wants the head. Why do you like? Shouldn't you really use these guys to like at least
make sure you
get out first? Like, and then if you want to shoot some people, then
Another thing. So there's no backstory to the zombie. Like, there's no backstory to how the alpha was made or where he came from or what happened. You know what I mean?
I think sometimes that's not a bad thing because sometimes people spend too long on a backstory that could be potentially in a second film.
It's some virus, really. Isn't it? It must be some virus. Yeah, they might just do it. Like, I still don't know how even the Walking Dead zombies exist, bro. I'm still waiting. And that's like 10 seasons plus 2 spin-off series, bro. Like, and I still don't know.
But just know those zombies, I've never seen zombies like that in films before. They've literally just made them wild.
You know, piss me off. I know it'll piss off Nate as well. But this at the beginning part, bruv, they told you don't go there. Go back away, run away. They're all going towards it. Like, what did you say? I can't hear you. the thing's open. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I mean. You know, bruv, those that can't hear must feel. And I just don't understand why you would do it. Oh, they're coming. Like, you obviously clearly cannot outrun this zombie, bruv. So you might as well have tried to start from the beginning. Like, it's when you're just in front of it, you're trying to run. Allow it. You deserve to get eaten. I thought those two soldiers. I thought they have a bigger part in the film. I thought it'd be like his right hand men. You know what I mean? But that was it. I
thought that because he kind of it made you believe that would potentially happen. Yeah. I thought initially he was going to gain an army or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he would gain the army, but I'm just saying. I thought those two guys would be like his top dogs in it. You know what I mean? But, Oh well, but yeah, that was enjoyable. It was interesting watch. It was a good. It was a little Sunday evening movie for me. Do you know what I mean? It's funny because, like I said, I was watching it, but I decided to watch it without no headphones on. I just want to watch it while I was marking test papers, or whatever. The missus could hear it. Like, she just wouldn't come over here. She stayed over there. She's like, she wanted to iron. She just wouldn't come over the other side. She just was like, she's like, is it finished yet? I said, yeah. She goes, is it off the screen? I said, yeah. She goes, and then she came over.
You know, it's funny you say that. I remember one time I was watching an episode of Walking Dead in bed, innit? Like, and Mrs. was sleeping, and all she could hear was like, and she just woke up like, what the hell are you watching? This is not bedtime TV viewing. And it was where I had to put the headphones in straight. You got to slap a headphone in. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, babe. Sorry. Imagine that though, you're sleeping all week and it was like,
That'll make you have nightmares yourself, you know.
Bro,
Them
true, bro,
ones.
straight heart attack, bro.
You know, it tells you dream of what's on the TV in it.
But yes, would you recommend the film to other people?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it depends. Like obviously,
If you're into that kind of-
not to you, Nate, but like to people that I know are into that kind of stuff.
If you're into it, definitely, it's something to watch.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And that's on Netflix. Yeah, Zack Snyder's, and yeah, that was Army of the Dead.
Second zombie film as well, isn't it?
Yeah, because he did Dawn of the Dead, didn't he?
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead. Yeah.
I knew that because it was on Wikipedia. I was about to click it, but you spoke about it first. All right. This one is a little bit of a different one. And again, we're not going to get into too much detail because not everyone has watched all of them. Okay. But if you have been anywhere near the internet or social media or anything, you would have come across a YouTube series called Blue Therapy. And when I tell you this comes out weekly and each episode is hitting 1 million+ views. 1 million+ views. Like, and I'll be real, it's nothing to be laughed at. You know, them ones there, like, I'm talking, there are reaction videos, there are watch-alongs, there are people in America who are like reviewing it and everything. Yeah. Blue Therapy. And it stars, well, the one person we properly do know is Chioma, who used to be in Backchat.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real. I don't think it's real. I don't know if it's real. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting those vibes as well.
But
to be true. Yeah.
If it is real, it's amazing. If it's not real, it's still amazing.
Yeah,
it's still amazing.
It's bloody entertaining.
Considering that when we spoke about it the first time, I was like, "Oh, Kel, this is dead, bruv." Like my mom told me to watch it, bruv. I can't stop watching it. It's too funny. Bruv, my 12-year-old sister watches it. My 12-year-old sister was like, Mum, a new episode's out. I'm thinking, why is my 12-year-old sister watching this? But it's just funny.
Yeah, no, it's jokes. It's like, yeah, man, it's just funny, bro. Because obviously, everybody has it. We're in a relationship in it, so certain things we can relate to anyway. But it's just like, yeah, my guy Paul, like he's just the ultimate villain. He's the ultimate Thanos. He's the ultimate Thanos, bro.
Of that. You know, when I was watching the first episode, like, you know, you try to already establish who's right, who's wrong. I feel like let me just
Play.
watch, like, and then I thought, yeah, I can see the villains and the heroes here in it straight away.
Yeah,
like,
straight away, man.
mad, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, man. Oh man.
It's yeah. So
I don't know how to talk about it. It's bad, isn't it?
It's what the thing is, because we're 4 episodes in, yeah. Our brain automatically will always go to the last episode we watched.
Yeah.
Careful now.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're not going to. But episode 4, if you haven't watched it, for me, is it talks about issues that haven't been discussed before on this
on TV.
100%.
Yeah, I only saw video.
100%.
I need to watch it more.
Let's finish the pod now so I can watch it. Yeah?
So when you watch it, you're like, raw. Like, and I guess for me, episode 4 was a little bit different because I think for the other 3, I knew who the villains were and who the goodies were. Yeah. And not just their relationship. I'm also talking about Jamel and Deborah. Yeah. Like up until this episode, you think, Deborah, you're a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're moving mad.
Yeah.
Jamal, like I get it. You're just trying to be. You get me, like.
But you see Jamal more. Yeah,
the 4th episode, you're like, oh, Jamal, you've ruined it.
Yeah, you've ruined exactly. You ruined it.
You ruined it. I was backing you to the core, and the same with Paul. But Paul
flopped at the end. At the start, it was all right. Then at the end, he flopped. I was like, oh, but yeah.
We can't even get into it. But please, guys, watch episode 3 and 4. Yeah. Well, I don't even know. Rich, have you started watching it at all?
Yeah, I've only done episode 1.
All right, watch 2, 3, 4. By the time we come back out, it'll be episode 5.
Okay.
Yeah?
Cool.
And then I think there's only 6 episodes in this part of it. But I can understand why the internet is going mad and social media is going mad about it.
Yeah.
From time my mum's watching it in St. Lucia, yeah.
I told you.
That was the like it was just a coincidence that you put it in the group today, and then my mum said, Yeah, I've been watching this thing called Blue something. I said Blue Therapy. Because yeah, like me and your dad have been watching. I said, Dad is watching. No, I can't have my parents out TV me, innit? Like this.
Yeah.
I had to get on it, bro.
Blue Therapy is a weird one because I don't know if I could watch it with the missus, and I know she's going to listen to this.
I've
and now
watched
she's going to want to. Why can't we watch it? But I don't know if we could watch it together.
Yeah, I've watched it with the missus.
Like,
I used to watch it and I would bust her. She was, what are you laughing at? No, I'll just watch this something. But then the other day, she went to her friend's house on Saturday or whatever, and I think the topic came up, and she goes, "Oh, that's what you're watching the other day, wasn't it?" I was like, "Oh yeah, because you're gonna watch it now." Okay, I was like, "All right, cool."
It's definitely food for thought, and obviously it's just about these couples that are going through dramas, and they're going to a counselor, therapist, yeah, and they're just talking.
I think she's the wrong therapist. I don't know.
No, she's not strong enough. Yeah,
she's not strong.
She's not strong enough for Paul. Not for Paul, because Paul is so rude.
Yeah.
No. So, what are your credentials, bruv? I'm like, what?
Yeah, this is what I thought to myself. Is this real? Because how can you just be so like it doesn't?
But he looks like that kind of guy, though. He is that kind of guy.
And this I'm thinking because it's the kind of work he does. Like, yeah, he might just be that arrogant. Lately. Do you know what I mean?
He's mad.
Like, so it's that's what I say. Either way, whether it's real or not, it works.
For me. It's beautifully acted out, or however it is. Or if the stories are like embellished, whatever. I think it's a good series. No, that's Blue Therapy. Guys,
shout out Monquez as well. Monquez been doing little.
Monquez been doing his reaction videos and stuff. That one the other day was that today. I was
in tears. I was
busting up. Even the one I sent you today, yeah. But it wasn't. I was crying because for me, like I said, this episode 4 especially it's one that people don't want to have a conversation about.
Because because it's real. It's like it happens, but it's just like how it was handled. How his excuses was just like.
It's weak. Yeah, we'll talk about it. So, all right. So next week there'll be part 2 of the Nevers and part 2 of Blue Therapy. All right. I think somewhere part 2's got to be an episode title. All right. Obviously, like I said, we're not going to stay on there for no reason. What else have you might be watching?
Oh, Superman and Lois.
Oh shit! I haven't started.
Just to touch up on it, so it was a good comeback. So I'm happy about this episode. And we don't really need to. It's not earned my trust again, but it was a good episode, isn't it? That's what I can say.
And I will say, Flash has been revealed that in season 8, the beginning of season 8, the first 5 episodes are going to be. It's not going to be a crossover event, but it'll be episodes that are starring the others, like different little people coming into Flash, almost like Flash and Friends.
Okay. Is this going to be the last season as well? Did you say the next one?
Possibly, and that might be the reason why they're doing it.
I wonder if what's that thing that Kelly told me to watch? That Stargirl. I wonder if she's going to jump in.
Possibly. When is Stargirl season 2 coming out, man?
I don't know. You know,
Stargirl was enjoyable. That might be the only thing.
Stargirl now. That was a good one. Yeah.
Hold on, to see Merv's face.
I know.
I'm contemplating. No, that's me. Maybe I might watch it.
I think you'd enjoy Stargirl.
It's
okay. It's okay, Merv. It's not the best one.
It's the best one.
You're getting, don't get shook.
Black Lightning.
Own it.
Raising Dion.
Hold on. Man got 2 instant bullets straight.
Bro, no love for you. We've got to make sure we keep you down, bro. I've been watching a series called Solos on PrimeVideo, which is what's the word? What's the word when you? It's like a monologue. It's almost like a monologue, yeah, because it's like stars proper actors, but they're all kind of based in the future type of thing, and each of them have like a different storyline. So Anthony Mackie is one of them, for example. And they're all got with something like robots or AI kind of thing. And then they're literally, it's just them and the camera, and they're talking, or they're talking about why they're there and what's happened kind of thing. They all have different storylines and stuff. They're maybe about 20 minutes an episode and stuff. But actually, I'm really, really enjoying it. Like, they're all really, really different. Similar to that, we talk about Love, Dark, Death and Robots. Like, as in they're all different. They're all different. They're not, it's not something like you have to watch the first one to watch the second one, or whatever. They're like 6 different stories, or whatever. And I'm really feeling it. I think
I'm sold.
I think you'd like it, Merv, personally. Like
what about all of us?
I think you would. No, I think it's good. Some of you might think it's a bit boring, but I actually like it's really good for me. I wouldn't normally like it's 7 episodes. They've got Morgan Freeman's in one of them, Anne Hathaway's in one of them, Auntie Mackie, Helen Mirren, what is Constant Wu, the woman she's in, you know who Constance Wu is, isn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah, that name rings a bell.
Did you ever watch, what was that film where her husband owns the ranch and she's got like 3 kids? Oh my God, what was it called?
Dallas.
No. Wait, Fresh Off the Boat. Did any of you watch Fresh Off the Boat?
No.
If you get to watch Fresh Off the Boat is like Everybody Hates Chris, but they are
Fresh Off the Boat.
East Asian.
I've seen
I
that.
can't remember where they're from. But
Is it that famous old woman that's been around for years? She's in it. She's a grandmother in it.
Yes, yeah.
That's big. Yeah, I watched that.
Fresh Off the Boat is amazing. But yeah, Solos is very, very good. It's an anthology series. Very, very good.
Oh,
that's on Prime. Yeah, that's on Prime Video.
Yeah, cool.
Anything else anyone be watching?
You know what? I watched a film called The Woman in the Window. It was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Merv said it last week.
Remember?
Did you watch it as well?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I actually forgot to mention it on the pod, but that was.
Was it on the pod?
I mentioned it afterwards.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank God. Merv, what did you think of the film?
I liked it, man.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, and I just thought, let me just watch it, and I realized Amy Adams, obviously Lois, from Superman,
and then both are Captain Americas, isn't it?
Yeah, both Captain America. Mackie and Wade Russell?
White Russell.
White Russell.
Yeah.
He was in it. Even Gary Oldman's in it.
Yeah. And Julianne Moore as well.
Who was she again?
She was the
You know, Merv knows everyone in it.
He's the original IMDb, bro.
She was the woman in it, the mum basically.
Whose mum?
The boy's mum.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about her. Like, where is she? Okay, sorry. Yeah. No, it's do you know what? I just put it on. I thought, let me just watch it for the sake of it, and it's actually it was really good film. So so go on.
Yeah, go on. I was
going to do a quick overview. So it was what you see first of all. It's a woman. It seems that she's got some form of phobia of going outside. It seems like she broke up with her partner, and her partner moved away with the child. So it's basically a life about her basically looking out the window. She takes in a lot of medication, and she could tell you she's going through counseling, and obviously the counselor comes to her house, and she could literally tell you everything that happens in everybody's house next door. So a new family moves in, and she sees the neighbor get killed. So from there, the whole thing just spirals out of control.
Was it like a viewpoint?
That's what it reminded me of as well, you know.
Oh, is it?
It was obviously a lot better than it, but
yeah.
What is it about these people, in these big ass houses? Yeah, the house is too much for her, you know. I swear it had about 5 floors as well.
Yeah, 5 floors.
What business have you got with a house like that?
You know, it's like one of those Cosby Show houses, but even bigger than that.
Yeah, and she had the cheek to have the ground floor rented out in it as well. Like, nice, bro.
That's the cheek, you know.
She got a lodger and she lives in one ring. I hear that.
You just know that when you watch a program like that with a house that big, it's on top for you, isn't it?
It's also a weird one, you know. Like, obviously, like, shout out my neighbor. Yeah, I have like a neighbor on my road. Like, he's an older gentleman. Yeah. And like literally, that's like what he does in the daytime. He just stares out the window, like I always wait for him. The kids always say hello to him and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's an older man. He's a nice gentleman, or whatever. But like, even when I do my walks in the morning, and I might come back about 6:30, he's there at his window. So I always
leave.
no, so I always wave to him and he waves back and all that kind of stuff. It's all polite, you know what I mean?
He's alone, right?
He's alone. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And like when he was when it was summer, he used to like come outside with a chair and sit outside or whatever. Like I properly feel for the man.
Like, no, listen, my mom lives alone now, yeah, and like she's becoming that person as well. I'm like, Mom, you become one of those nosy Parkers, man. Just relax. Always looking for the way. I'm like, Mom, what's that? Because listen, I've retired. I've got nothing to do. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If you're alone and you're old, you got nothing to do. You're gonna be those people that is, what's going on in the street? You hear a car pull up. You're gonna be
Then with that window twitches. I've got another neighbor. Obviously he doesn't listen to pod, but he's another one, bro. I was outside in the car talking to everyone. Man came outside talking about, oh no, I thought I heard the bell ring. Like my missus looked at me like there was no bell ring. Man just came out here because he wanted to be nosy. I was like,
I can't lie to you, yeah. Like obviously I live on a like main road, in it. Obviously you guys know. But as soon as there's something happening outside, like me and Sam just like straight away, simultaneously, bro. Like
mate, I agree with you. I'm the same. I'm that guy, innit?
Yeah.
But my window's like a TV screen, man. You get me?
Look, especially working from home, any type of sound.
Last time I was here so arguing, yeah, and the gardens. That's like I thought it was. So I opened the back. I was like, it's like I'm stretching in it. What's going on?
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. we used to have some travelers that lived on our road, yeah. And they, you know that you met them, Kel. They're always scuffing. Like after a drink Saturday night, they just want to start fighting in the middle of the road, that proper punch up. Windows are always open. Like, you know what it was there? Press mute on the television. Then like we'd go to different windows. Like one of us would go upstairs, like looking through the bedroom window. The other one would look through the front room.
Yeah.
I just say, I'm going outside. You know what it was? I just going literally open my door.
Go to the car for no reason. Like get into the car.
I'm never getting to the car. I'm opening the window and just open the door, just standing there looking. Like I'm just looking. I want proper coverage, mate. But yeah. But you would recommend The Woman in the Window?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely, it's a good film.
Okay, so 100 minutes. That's an hour and 40. It's not that long. All right.
Yeah.
And you said you sounded like there were some proper actors in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, big actors in it. I'm surprised. Literally, when you press play and you thought, he's in it. And I thought Avengers, DCs and all that. I thought, okay, cool. It's big.
All right, cool.
Well, yeah. Commissioner Gordon as well, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, so like everyone's a superhero in the film, but not superheroes.
No, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I have seen it on Netflix. I did watch it on Netflix.
No, I've seen it as well. I've seen it come up on my own.
Yeah, it did pop up. There's one other show that I've been watching on Netflix, which some of you might not think. Well, actually, I feel it was funny. It was a new series that is out called. Oh, hold on. Sorry, I was trying to go to, when you try to get to Netflix and it says like what you still be watching. It's a TV series. It's like a little family series where there's a dad. He's got like 3 kids, a wife. That kind of my wife and kids type TV show. Which is actually
is it Michael Epps?
Mike Epps. Like it's all right. I don't know, but it's not one that I could watch with the kids, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I try watching Dad Stop Embarrassing Me. I was just like,
Dad Stop Embarrassing. That's one Jamie Foxx, isn't it?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
I after the first episode where he came down with the tight jeans, I said it's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me.
That tight jeans scene. I was like, bruv, why am I seeing this stuff? I don't want to see his pank lunch.
Yeah, so I chose not to watch it. I said, Jamie, your stock is going down, and Rich, and he already thinks you're trash. And this is like helping that cause. But the Epps one is actually quite funny. Mike Epps is quite funny.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, so it's like an easy watch. Nothing too taxing, just an easy watch.
I'll check that out. I did see it, but Michael Epps, sometimes he's such an over actor. I just I try and avoid him.
Yeah. No, it's not based on his physical comedy, if that makes sense. Like he hasn't got to stretch it out. It's just like the script is quite funny.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll give it a go. Yeah. Is it a 30-minute episode or is it?
Probably less than that, but maybe 22, something like that.
Okay. Like principal business.
Yeah, the thing is, you can watch, like, say it's on the background, you could watch 3 episodes like quite quickly. Okay. Like, to be fair, I watched the first one, is the second one. I didn't even realize that it had gone to a new episode. You know, like I missed the bit where it said click now. It just kind of played straight into it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll check that.
All right. Well, I guess that's episode 93.
Come on.
Part 1, we'll call this episode. Episode 93, part 1.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
To be continued.
Part 1 to be continued. Thank you very much, Kel. All right, people. It's been a pleasure. It's never a chore. We'll see you all next week.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Peace.
Enjoy, guys. Big up.
Yeah, stop recording.
You know that was I was thinking that, man.
Oh.